oh, this is Laura fan, and a book review, and it's on Dave the Storyteller. It's from growing up, being a kid, getting into trouble, ended up in the hospital more than once. And if you hit her on a first name basis, it's a lot. And let's see. Yeah. Going to movie theaters, get exposed to AC/DC, experiencing rock and roll for the first time. Being in a crowded room, just drawing on pillows, Yeah. Especially whenever you went to amateur night, you got to talk to the guy. They gave him a drum lesson, and we found out he was holding the drumsticks backwards. Well, from there, I think he wasn't a very good student. To me, it sounds like he was probably hyper, couldn't sit still. I got a couple of nephews like that. Well, anyway, I was told his mother he wanted to join a rock band. Actually, it's a punk band called Scream. Father said when last, mother said, "You better be good." And he traveled a lot. Pretty much lived out of a suitcase. I remember doing that for a celebrant. 2007 in the summer, and pretty much on a tour bus. We were the group and the roadie crew, so we pretty much put it together. Sound check, concert. Depends on what particular songs we were doing. Let's see, about 13 women, 12 guys, I think, including John, the founder, and Mimi, his wife, and the bus driver. Oh, that's a lot of people. Definitely would not be able to go to Disney World because that would have been an expensive trip. And we were like a quarter of a mile away from Orlando, so that's as close as I ever got. Yeah, go there and cross out the bucket list. Well, anywho, yeah, he was traveling. Definitely got into Nirvana because he got the one where the band was practically defunct, and he was sitting on the West Coast, and Kurt Cobain and the bass player saw him play. Just thought he was pretty good. He called him up. He was torn between the band and Nirvana. His mother, school teacher, for 35 years. Brent went to the same school that she was going to. That's kind of neat how that worked out. And then it ended up lasting. So, there with Nirvana, I think, went for years until Kurt passed, and supposedly, didn't do anything like that, didn't do him to do anything. He was pretty devastated. They realized music was the only way to get back. And forming the Foo Fighters, I remember talking about having a ton of cassettes. You can find some of this stuff on YouTube. Well, anyway, he's had quite an adventurous life, so touring Europe, during the States, getting arrested for driving drunk on a moped. That's one situation we look back on and laugh, but you're not laughing about it at the time. But, well, probably cherish those memories, especially as we're retired. or helping other bands get off the ground. Nice to know with his family, the apple falls that far from the tree. So, well, we'll just have to see. Well, it's definitely a good book to read, especially if you like rock and roll and touring and adventures, and just seeing what life is like from A to B to Z. Well, their tours probably eclipse anything we do with the Sovereign Singer. They probably have a full roadie crew. They have people do sound checks, people to tune their guitars for them, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I will definitely put credit where credit is due because it is work. It needs the money and the publicity and the advertising. So if you do that, let's see, scale 1 to 10, I probably give about 10. Definitely go out, read the book. You'll be glad you did. Until then, stay tuned.